Hey guys, it's Steph. I'm back and I'm here to give you a little update on what's been going on with my BeFa hair from Aliexpress. In my last video I told you guys I ordered 3 bundles of hair. The company is BeFa Hair Company. I ordered 3 bundles. I have a 20-inch, a 22-inch, and a 24-inch of the Brazilian loose wave or loose wavy, however they word it on the internet. So what I'm up to now is I bleached the hair. I bleached the hair twice. I'm going to be preparing to tone the hair today to remove, the brassy yellow, orange tones that you do get with hair going from dark to blonde. So I'm just going to show you what the hair looks like now and remind you that this is after 2 bleaching processes. I have not toned the hair yet. I'm going to be doing that later, and then I'll come back and show you the final look once the hair is toned, and you'll get to see like how it looks like after the whole processing. So this is the 24-inch. I did like a nice ombre effect. The hair, by the way, still soft. It's not hard. I can still run my fingers through it. However, it did lose a lot of the wave pattern. This is the longest bundle. I mean, I guess, hoping that it would maintain the waviness after going through 2 processes was a little stretch. But it did lose some of its natural wave, but it doesn't really bother me. I more so probably going to end up wearing this hair in the straight state, or like, throw some flexi rods in it, so it doesn't really bother me. But anyway, this is the 24-inch. This is after I bleached it twice. As you can see, the ends are the lightest blonde, and then it goes up and it just gets kind of darker as we get to the top. Okay, this hair's held up pretty good. Shockingly, it hasn't dried out. It hasn't, like, felt rubbery or falling out. It's not really shedding. I might have lost like 1 or 2 strands throughout the whole process, which is, fine by me. I didn't seal the wefts yet, so before I install it in my head, I'm going to seal the wefts. But so far, this is the intermediate stage, I'll say, of the hair. And I'm loving it. I'm loving how it came out. I could tell it's going to be a really nice blonde. It's going to have a good ombre effect as I tone it or after I tone it. So I'm really, really happy with the results so far. So this is the 24-inch, just letting you guys see it. Okay, now my 22-inch is right here. This actually maintained a lot of some of the wave. I mean, it lost some, but it's still pretty wavy if you ask me. Going through, like I said, 2 stages. With this, the middle is a lot more blonde than my 24-inch. I kind of wanted to go for that look because I kind of wanted, when it's in my hair, to be like multi-dimensional and have like the middle bundle more blonder than my top and my bottom, so it'll kind of have a nice like highlight effect without me actually going through the hair and like highlighting it myself. But as you can see, the ends, it's the same effect though, to some extent. The ends are the lightest blonde, and then the middle we have like a golden blonde, medium blonde, and then just a little bit at the top you can see it's kind of a little honey blonde, kind of brownish, but the hair is still soft. Like I said, I haven't been getting any shedding. It's still soft and whatnot. And I'm loving this color so far, but as you can see, it still has a little bit of brassiness to it. That's why I need to tone it. It's always important to tone blonde hair because, when the sun hits it, that's when you'll really start to see like the yellow and orange undertones if you don't tone it. And now I'm going to show you guys the products I'm going to use to tone the hair, and then I will show you the products that I use to bleach the hair. So toning, I'm going to be using my Kaleido Colors neutral tonal powder. This is going to add warm beige tones to the hair. I kind of want like more of a warm blonde. That's why I'm using this. This stuff is really good. It doesn't smell horrible. So with bleach, it's a very strong smell, so you have to make sure you're in a ventilated area. But this stuff doesn't smell like that. It actually smells pretty good. It smells like lavender. but I'm going to use this. I'm using 30 developer. I'm using 30 because I've used 40 developer on all the hair, and you know 40 is kind of strong, and I don't want it to lift and get like super light, so I'm just using 30 to kind of, you know, give it a little bit more oomph, and then, you know, it brings the color out more. So I'm using my 30 by Clara Pure White Developer with this, and I'm going to use that to tone the hair. I mean, you guys know, you use your foil, you put in your mixing brush and your comb, and you guys, there's enough videos to go through that whole process of mixing and putting it on. I'm pretty sure you guys already know that. Now, to bleach this hair, I used 40 developer, as you can see by Clairol, and I used the L'Oreal Quick Blue bleaching powder. I also added Clairol, those Clairol packets, those lightening activator packets, Born Blonde Blue. You guys know what they are. There's tons of videos on them out there. I apologize because I threw out the packet, but if I can find a picture or a link, I'll put it below this video and show it you. But pretty much I mixed that with this and my 40 in my bowl, and I mixed it and I just painted it on the hair. I did the ends first because the ends I wanted the lightest, and the ends tend to take a little bit longer to lift. So I put that on the ends first. I left it on for about 20 minutes on the ends, and then I just kind of worked my way up. And again, it all depends on what the look you're going for. If you want like just one straight color, you'll just paint it all on and let it sit for how many minutes how light you want it. You'll let it sit on for as many minutes as you want. I left the bleach on the hair for about, in total, 45-50 minutes, and that's the look I got after I left the bleach on. I also did it twice. The first time, it didn't come out real light. It lifted, but it didn't come out as light as it did the second time. That's why I added the bleach on the second time, and then it really came out light. So both times I left the bleach on for about maybe 45 to 50 minutes, and that's the look I got after I left the bleach on that long. Then, like to wash, after, you know, to wash the bleach off, I used Shimmer Lights purple shampoo. This helps the toning process too. It helps remove some of it. I wouldn't just rely on this. It doesn't remove all of it, but it does remove some, and you know, provides some silicone to keep it kind of soft. So I washed it out. I used the Shimmer Lights shampoo, and then I washed it. That's again with my macadamia oil shampoo from Organics, just to hydrate the hair, give it a lot more moisture. And then I deep conditioned it using my macadamia oil hydrating mask. So what I did, I washed it once with the Shimmer Lights. I washed it again with the macadamia oil shampoo. Then I added this to the hair. I coated the hair. I wrapped it up in a plastic shower cap, tied it up, put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds, and then I let it sit for like a day and a half. And you know, that helped the hair. It came out really soft and smooth and things like that. So that's what I did. Now, after I tone this hair, I'm going to use those shampoos. However, I'm going to deep condition it with this stuff. Silicone mix. And you can buy this, all these products that I'm showing, you can buy this at your local beauty supply. So, you know, I know a lot of you go to Sally's, you can find this stuff at Sally's or any local beauty supply around your area. You can find this stuff. I found all these at my local beauty supply. So I'm going to deep condition the hair with this. This is after I tone. I'm going to deep condition it with this. And I also got this too. It's just macadamia oil hair mask by Hask. And I'm going to mix these two and put it on the hair. And do the same thing in a plastic shower cap. Tie it up 30 seconds in the microwave and just let it sit. You can let it sit for 45 minutes. You can let it sit for a day, you know, just depending on how your schedule is, or, you know, how dry you feel the hair is after you've put it through all this process. The hair after I did the first two processes wasn't really that dry. The ends kind of dried out a little bit, but for the most part the hair held up pretty good. So, but me, I just like to make sure, like, I get the moisture in there, so that's why I let it sit for like a day. That's just me. My 20-inch bundle, this is my 20-inch, but this is to show you like how I do it. I put it in the plastic shower cap. Let me just open it up. Yeah, it's in the plastic shower cap. The conditioner's on it. This I put in the microwave for 30 seconds. I take it out and then I put it in this, and I just seal it up right here. And I just let it sit for, a day. And it just sits in here, gets the moisture in, keeps it, you know, all together. So that's my method. Like I said, any method you guys choose to deep condition, just whatever works for you. But that's it so far. So I'm going to have another video after I tone it and it's conditioned and everything. And then I have another video at probably about next week when I actually put it in and install and it's all, you know, beautiful and whatnot. So you guys can see the wonderful hair and its final glory. So if you have any other questions, anything specific, you know what to do. Drop some comments at the end of this video. Drop some comments. I do my best to get back to you guys. And you ladies stay beautiful and stay safe. Bye.